Hello, physicists. I would like to introduce you to our mystery box. At first glance, you might look at this box and say, well, that doesn't look very exciting. In fact, it's being held together by duct tape. You would be correct. But there's a little bit more to it. So if you look closely, up at the top of our mystery box, there appears to be some sort of opening. Okay? On the front panel towards the bottom, we have another opening that's positioned directly over a bucket, which is empty. All right? So you might assume that whatever we put inside the box from the top should come out the box from the bottom. So we will test it. We have a beaker of 250 milliliters of water, maybe a little less. And if we pour it into the box from the top, absolutely nothing happened, but that's okay. We will try it again with another beaker of 250 milliliters of water. Pour it in from the top. We observe that nothing has happened. We will continue on to our third beaker of 250 milliliters of water. Pour it in the mystery box. And nothing very exciting has happened yet, but we will continue. On to the fourth beaker of 250 milliliters of water. Not sure if you can hear it, but I still hear water somehow moving inside the box. But nothing has happened. So far we have 1,000 milliliters of water. Let us add 250 milliliters more. And I will do my best not to fall, because that would be really sad. Okay, here comes the fifth beaker of water. Ooh. We seem to have a little trickle of water, but definitely not 1,000 milliliters of water worth. So, a good scientist always wants to get some measurements, so we'll let that drain out a bit. And we will measure to see how much water has actually come out. So we had nothing until this last trial, but this last time, we had 75 milliliters of water come out. So we still have missing water. Let's put this, again, empty bucket of water back underneath the mystery box. We'll dump that out. And let's now add our our sixth beaker of 250 milliliters of water. Let's see what happens next. Ooh. Water coming out. Still not a whole lot. Let's make sure it gets in the bucket. Okay. We'll let that drain, and then we'll take a new measurement. So this last trial we have had, only 100 milliliters of water has come out. So we're not getting similar results every time. Let's try with one last beaker of water. And now we're slippery, and now this is when I fall. Okay, so last beaker, 250 milliliters of water going in. All right, still draining, still draining. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I believe. I use this to measure. 7 beakers 250 milliliters of water. And on this last trial, we now have, a bit more, 150 milliliters of water. So it's been different every single time. So this is the part where you guys now have to think about what actually happened with the mystery box. What do you think is happening inside this box? Something is happening that's preventing all of the water from simply going in and out. It takes some time, and it's not always the same amount. So think about what you just saw. Now head over to Google Classroom, where you're going to see an assignment that's going to ask you to make a prediction, and then you're going to design some experiments that could be done on the mystery box to figure out what is inside. So check out Google Classroom to see what to do next.